Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Last week I showed you a video that was a 6-minute fun workout for your whole body. Now this week I'm going to show you another 6-minute workout, but this time it targets your core and your arms. Like last week, what you need is very little equipment. You need one dumbbell, anywhere between 3 to 10 pounds, and you also need a soft area to work in, preferably a carpet or maybe a yoga mat or something like that. You want to make sure that it's a soft area because we're going to be on our hands and knees most of the time. The last thing you want to make sure you have is a pair of gym shoes. The reason is the exercises we're doing, you can slip a lot, so it's a lot easier if you have gym shoes. You don't have to have them, but if you don't want to get blisters on your toes, you probably want to get gym shoes. Alright, so this circuit has 9 exercises in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it has 8 exercises in it, and each exercise you're doing twice, but unlike last time, we're doing 3 circuits. So after we do the first circuit, we're repeating it again, second circuit, repeating it again, and third circuit, repeating it again. So we're not doing everything at once and then again. The reason is so you can focus on certain areas at each time so you can burn out those muscles. This workout's really going to burn out each muscle. So the first circuit includes 3 exercises, and what you want to do, the first exercise is called the plank jack. What you want to do is go ahead and get all the way down to the ground in your plank position. Now to refresh your memory, the plank, you want to have your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, okay? And you want to put your feet up so your body's parallel to the ground. Make sure you have no butt sticking up in the air, no hips sinking down to the ground. You want to try to stay as parallel as possible to the ground. And all you want to do is jump your feet out and back in like a jumping jack for 20 seconds. You should feel this in your lower abs and also your shoulders, okay? So go ahead and do 20 seconds of that exercise, and I'll be back with you for the next exercise. How'd you guys do on that plank jack? That was pretty hard for me, but these exercises, we're going to stay in the plank position for the next exercise. So same thing, make sure you're straight on the ground. What you want to do this time is pretend there's a line in between going straight through your body. And what you want to do is jump side to side over that line. Now as you can feel, this is working a lot of the same muscles, the shoulders and the lower core, but it's also working your quads as well, or maybe I just feel it more because I worked out my quads yesterday. So you want to go ahead and do this for 20 seconds as well. Take a couple deep breaths after the 20 seconds, like 5 seconds, and then you want to move on to our last exercise in this circuit, which is called the break dancer. So what you do this time is you have your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your feet are out, and you take your right leg, bring it all the way through to the left side, bring your left arm up, and then bring your left arm back down, bring your right leg back, and swoop your left leg over and up. Okay? Do this at a pace where you feel comfortable. You'll definitely feel this in your shoulders, your lower back, which is part of your core, and your lower abdominal muscles. And this is a really good core circuit for the first 3 exercises. So time yourself for 20 seconds, and when you're done, I'll tell you what to do next. So how'd you guys feel for those 3 exercises? Take a nice 15-second water break. Go ahead, grab a drink of water. And then we're going to repeat every exercise one more time. So just to remind you, you're going to go ahead and do the plank jacks for 20 seconds. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and move on to the side hops. Take another deep breath. And go ahead and do the break dancers for 20 seconds. And then go ahead, pause the tape, complete all those exercises, and I'll show you what the next circuit is. How'd you guys feel for all those exercises? Hope you guys felt pretty good. I know I'm tired, so the next exercise, you're still in kind of your plank position. You're in a modified plank. Your knees are on the ground instead of your toes. And your hands are pointed forwards, your fingers are pointed forwards. And you want to go into a modified push-up so your elbows come back towards your belly button. And then you go back into a child's pose. This is called a triceps flow. It really targets your tricep muscles. Now, if you're a beast, and this is easy for you, or you just want something more challenging, go ahead and lift your feet off the ground and do a full push-up, and then go back into the child's pose. Full push-up and back, okay? So you want to complete this exercise for 20 seconds, and once you're done, take just a quick 5-second break, take 2 deep breaths, and we'll move on to the next exercise. The next exercise you want to do is in the same position. So after you take those deep breaths, you want to go into an exercise called the pulses. Now don't mistake this with a modified push-up. It's very similar. So what you're going to do is your knees are on the ground, you bring your elbows back, but you're not going all the way to the ground because you're just making tiny, tiny pulses with your body. This really targets your triceps again. So you're just making small movements. You should really feel it in your triceps. Make sure your elbows aren't out. Make sure they're back. Pause the tape. Do that for 20 seconds, and we'll move on to our last exercise of this circuit. Okay. The last exercise, for those of you who are yoga fanatics, it's called the downward dog dip. So you're in the downward dog, which means your head is between your shoulders, your hands are on the ground, your butt is kind of all the way up to the sky. You want to do a dip. This doesn't really look like a dip to me, but anyways, you bring your elbows down to the ground and back up. This is harder than you think. Be very careful. You don't want to slam your head against the ground. So if it scares you, you can go ahead and put a pillow by your head, or just be careful. If this is too hard for you, you can go to your knees and kind of just do it without your whole body weight. So this is targeting your triceps again. And you want to do this for 20 seconds. Once you're done with the 20 seconds, that completes the first circuit for targeting your triceps. What you want to do is take a 20-second break and do the whole thing over again. So the first one was triceps flow, where you're in the modified push-up position and then going into the child's pose. The next one was the pulses, doing the little tiny pulses. Do that for 20 seconds. And the last one is the downward dog dip. Pause the tape once you complete that minute of working out. Press play and come back to me for the last circuit. Okay, for the last circuit, you need to grab your dumbbell. I have a 5-pounder right here, and even the 5-pounder is pretty difficult, so you just do what you think you can do. You want to get into the side plank position, so your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, your hand is all aligned together. And then what you want to do is you have your knees seated on top of each other and bring your hips up. This is the easiest form because you're not balancing so much. Okay, you could do this position for the side plank, or if you want to make it more challenging, bring one leg up, or if you want to make it the most challenging, bring both legs up. Then what you want to do is grab your weight, and this is called a side plank burnout. You just press and up, down, up, and inhale, and up. You're doing this for 20 seconds. Once you're done, go ahead, rest your hips for just a quick second. Bring yourself up again. And then you're going to do rotating arm exercise. So you rotate the weight out. You want to make sure your elbows are as close to your side as possible. No up here. Keep it tight. And do 20 seconds. Okay? Nice. Nice job, guys. So you want to make sure you do the same workout on both sides. So go ahead and flip over. Get into whichever plank position you felt most comfortable in. And push up and back. And up and back. Pause the tape. You're going to do 20 seconds of this. Rest your body back down. And then you bring it back up and you go for the rotators right here. Nice. These ones I really feel in my shoulders. And I did a lot of arm workout yesterday. So this is kind of hard for me. Okay? Relax after you do 20 seconds. And the good part about this one is you don't have to repeat it because we already switched both sides. If you do want to repeat it, it's just a little longer workout. It's probably about 8 minutes instead of 6. Go ahead, do what you feel is best for you. And then tell me in the comments below how this workout was for your arms. And I'll see you next week with another 6-minute workout. Thank you. Bye.